guys, how y'all doing? Oops, I feel like I'm a little slanted. Something is okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Nope. Let's see. Hey guys, how are you doing? Happy Saturday. Wanted to show y'all real quick. Well, hello, my name is Kim. I am your low carb queen. I'm on a weight loss journey. I've just started taking Mounjaro. Just had my 4th injection. We'll be talking about that pretty soon. But I bought this little top. I bought this top because, you know, you want it covered. Yeah, that's so cute. I see that. I ordered some more just because I'm extra sometimes. So I have to wash this. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna put it inside in here to wash it. Got some water in it. So that way I won't forget. Whew. So I do need some coffee in my life. Got a lot of things going on over here in the corner. Move y'all, move you. Oh, that goes with that. So how y'all doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I hope all is well on this Saturday. My days are kind of mixed up. What's going on over here? Hold on 1 second. Woo. All right, so I am making some coffee this morning. Because I need a cup. Can't drink it every day. Cannot. Probably should have shared it on Facebook. see what we got going on here. What did I put over there? I'm trying to. Joshua, is that you? How you doing? Hey, how's it going? Stephanie, good morning. How you doing? How is it going? How's everybody doing? I hope you had a great week. Let me move over here to the middle just a little bit. And I need some of this. Some of this. And some of this. So I'm making a cup of coffee. I'm not really I'm not really hungry like that. I took my second excuse me, my second Mounjaro injection, and well, that's the last one that I'll take for 2.5. I'm gonna do a whole video on it. I'm in the process of working on it. But yeah, it kind of cuts your appetite in a strange kind of way. But yeah, I'm not really hungry. I got a busy day. We're supposed to be exercising the day after this, Stephanie. With Miss V and Joy. So yeah, then after that, I have a church meeting, a Zoom meeting. And then tonight, we're doing vision boards. We're making digital vision boards in a women's group. So yeah, it's a few things going on, okay? Yeah, so I wanted to talk to y'all about snacking. My snacking, like the first week on Mounjaro, I did good. Lost 7 pounds, gained some of that back. You know, the comfortability of feeling like, oh, I can snack. This is I think, you know, a lot of people go through it. This is a miracle, you know, injection, but it really isn't. It really isn't. So let me get my coffee and then we can talk. Ouch. You know how sometimes it continues to drip. All right, so one of my little teachers gave me this for Christmas. It says believe. You probably can't see that. Oh, no, you can't because it's on that side. Believe. But anyway, whew, let me sip on this coffee so I can wake up. This is a syrup, skinny syrup. It's no carbs, no calories, all different flavors. I love it. This is the caramel macchiato. And this is 1 tablespoon is less than a carb. So that's basically free. And then some whipped cream. And then some whipped cream. You know, I got y'all over here on the side so I can see what's going on. Oh, okay, great. Great. Now this, you know what, the only thing about this, because you know I'm trying to make my own caramel macchiato. The only thing about this is sugar-free, by the way. The only thing about this is it cools my coffee. It makes my coffee cooler than I want or need it to be. At some point, I'll have to heat it up. Okay, so I was going to talk about snacking. I don't know about y'all, but my sweet tooth is out of control. My snacking is out of control. You know, I talk about this weight loss journey, and I want to keep it real with you guys. I don't want to just like make a presentation to say, oh, this is what I'm doing and this is how much I'm losing, and you know, life is great. Because if the weight loss journey was as fluffy, and if Mounjaro or any other tool was as effective as people, I'm not going to say people make it seem, because people have had much success, but it's still a struggle. You still have to change how you eat. You have to change what you eat, because if you don't, you'll gain the weight back, period. I know that for a fact, because I was on Ozempic for about 5 or 6 months. And like from January, I think it was January 2022, I have a video about it, but from January to like that June, I lost 46 pounds on Ozempic. But I was also doing keto, low carbs. I was eating meat, which I'm not eating much as I used to eat. I'm not eating anymore. I'm not eating pork. I'm not eating chicken. The only thing I'm really eating as far as meat is concerned is turkey, because I'm able to digest that a little bit better, because all last year I wasn't eating meat. You know, I had a craving now and then. But anyway, on Ozempic, I lost 46 pounds in like 6 months or less, which was great, because I was at a high weight. I don't even like to talk about it. It's in one of my videos, but yeah. But after I got off of it, I gained half that weight back. I gained 23 pounds back. So my struggle from then to now has been trying to get back down, you know, and to lose additional weight. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you so much. And so, you know, that's been the struggle. And it's not easy. It's not easy to fall back into those habits. I mean, to, you know, get rid of those habits and keep them off. Because for real, statistically, with Mounjaro, you can lose up to 22% of your weight. And on average, people lose about 2 to 3 pounds a week. Well, a dietitian and a nutritionist can put you on a regimen. Let me check the comments. That will cause you to do that. Yes, I did. I gained half of that weight back. I surely did. Because the Ozempic, it suppresses your appetite. You know, and the same thing with Mounjaro. You know, it suppresses your appetite in this sense. It leaves the food, like I've said, it leaves the food in your digestive system longer, so you feel fuller longer, which allegedly will stop you from eating. Yes, it does stop me from eating. You know, I don't want to eat like a big meal or anything like that. But if I'm sitting down watching TV or sitting at my computer, you know, that's that mindless snacking. So I have to get rid of that. Hey, Miss V, good morning. How are you? And so, you know, it's a journey, and it's a true journey, like you said, Stephanie, and it's a real journey, okay? Yo-yo dieting, roller coaster, all of that, it's real. Plateauing. And so I don't want, you know, well, it doesn't really matter, but like, you know, people might look and be like, oh, here she goes again, which is what happens. You gain 5, you lose 5, gain 3, but you still, the deficit is still occurring on the weight loss side. I'm really struggling with weighing myself right now. I'm struggling with weighing myself right now because, as you know from my last video, I'm talking about Mounjaro, the constipation is real, okay? It's very real. And I'm doing everything I feel like I can to counteract that. Everything has to be intentional. It really does. It has to be almost, oh, it just has to be extremely intentional, systematic, however you want to say it. You got watch hours. Congratulations. So are you about to be monetized, Joshua? Congratulations. So what was I looking for in here? I was looking for, because I'm tracking my BMs, y'all. I know it's gross. I know it sounds bad, but I have to. I have to. Where's my calendar? Come on now. And so that I can keep track and see, what can I do to improve? I'm such a visual learner and a visual processor. So it's just like, okay, so the day is the 25th. So my last BM was the 23rd. So again, the getting on the scale, it bothers me because, my body is not regulated as it should be. Now, beside the fact that I know I'm not eating everything that I should eat, then, that just doesn't help. Oh, okay, Josh. Yes, it is. It's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the journey. Josh, sweetheart, we're talking about the weight loss, okay? That's what we're talking about. All right? So, it's a struggle, y'all. It's an absolute struggle. An absolute struggle. And it's frustrating, okay? So I've tried to find some snacks to do two things: to get protein in and to get and to help curb my my sweet craving. All right. I bought this organic protein. Y'all might have seen I did a couple of shorts. Creamy chocolate fudge. It's organic, it's plant-based, and it's organic. Okay. What y'all didn't tell me, anybody who deals with protein powder, and let me know if you experience the same thing, what y'all didn't tell me is it's chalky. Chalky, chalky, chalky. It gives you that starchy, like you've just eaten a spoon of cornstarch. Gives you that chalky flavor, feeling. It's tolerable, but it's chalky. So I said I was going to start making some iced coffees because it's probably easier to tolerate if you make iced coffee. But when I made my coffee this week and I put it in there, I only put one scoop, and it calls for 2 scoops, but 2 scoops is 15 carbs and 7 grams of fiber. Definitely couldn't put 2 in a coffee. And then it sort of sits on the bottom, so that's a problem and a struggle. Look, I'm gonna press through this because I bought it, but I'm not gonna eat it if it's not good. That's just period. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just not gonna do it. Okay? And some people eat for nutrition. Well, my adult life, I've learned to eat for pleasure. And so I'm trying to move in that other direction, but it has to be a compromise. It definitely has to be a compromise. Stephanie said, I got on the scale this morning. Yeah, I got on the scale about 2 days ago, and I wasn't happy either.
you know, and my justification, my excuse, my whatever we want to call it, is that my body is not being regulated. And not the fact, like I said, that I've been snacking. Oh my gosh. You know, I've been going through some things, y'all. Through some things. Miss V, I watched your video. You saw I made a comment. Listen, that was almost a trigger, okay? Woo, mercy. That was all. That's another conversation. That is another conversation, because guess what? I'm gonna take a deep breath. I love marriage. I love the institution of marriage. I love that it was ordained by the Most High. I love my first marriage, like I told you in my comments. I was married for about 31 years before it completely resolved. My childhood sweetheart, we met when I was 14 and he was 15, and had 5 babies by him. And, you know, we were in ministry together the whole 9 yards. But it was tough. It had its moments. And as a matter of fact, I have been so emotional this whole month. As a matter of fact, today is actually his birthday, January 25th. And I'm telling you, leading up to this thing has been emotional. Like, I'm an only child. So the 2 most favorite people in my life as a child to adult has been him and my mom. My mom passed away about 20 something years ago. Yeah, she passed like 2005. Yeah, 20 years ago. And yeah, so, and he passed a couple of years ago. But we had always, you know, after we got through the turmoil of the breakup, because I didn't divorce him, he divorced me. After we got through that turmoil, we became good friends. I mean, we were always good friends. We just kind of reconciled and just was like, you know, it is what it is. We're always going to love each other, but, you know, some things are so broken that it's difficult to fix. And even if it's fixed, it looks damaged. It feels damaged. So, you know, we just remained friends over the years. But moving forward, I moved, I relocated. Those of you who know, if you've taken any psych course and you went to any counseling or anything, you know that when trouble comes, you can do one or two things, fight or flight. Now, they've added a new one, which is now called stand, fight, flight, or stand. I have no idea what what stand means, because you either gonna stand and get beat up, or you know, unless they're talking from a spiritual point of view, to stand and fight the good fight of faith. And so, you know, fight, flight, or fight or flight. That's all I know. The fight. If anybody knows what the fight, flight, or stand means, if the stand part, if you know what that means, you could definitely let me know. So again, after being married for that long time, I moved down here to North Carolina. I used to live here when I was a kid. My mother, we moved down here from New York, and I went to high school down here. Blah, blah, blah. So I moved down here to get a fresh start, and subsequently remarried. my whole life was marriage. You know, I didn't, you know, that was my whole life. So, you know, it didn't take me long. Like Ms. V says, you know, it's, you know, it's people out here, you know what I mean? It's somebody for everybody. You know, my mother used to say, it's not hard getting a man. It's just what luggage, what baggage are you willing to deal with? Okay. So, you know, tall, short, skinny, plump, whatever. You know, it's not hard to find somebody. But in any event, I did, and yeah. So I'm in that phase. Let's talk about the protein, okay? Because that's what this channel is about. Ain't that right, Joshua? What you talk about 4 years ago? What happened 4 years ago? Oh, maybe you've been on YouTube for 4 years? Maybe that's it? Okay, Miss V said, I divorced going on 21 years. I stopped dating. Yes, yes. And I've allowed God to continue to heal me. I love seeing people in love. Yes, you know what? And I think I'm a hopeless romantic. I think that's part of my problem. Stephanie said, I was married for 17 years and been single for 7. You're loving it. I ain't mad at you, sis. I am not mad, not even a small iota, okay? Yes, yes. Stephanie said, I'm staying single forever. You know what? I just saw this thing with, I think it was Marlon, one of the Wayans brothers. Wayans brothers, y'all know what I'm talking about. And he was like, look, aside from the cursing, he was like, look, I'm going to be happy. And if being happy means I have to be single to do it, then that's what it's going to be. You know, so, you know, marriage is work. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let the snapshots fool you. Don't let the pictures fool you. And I've had happy times in both my marriages. Absolutely. You know, I give my second marriage props because I didn't really think I could. I thought I would be in a respectful relationship in terms of, I didn't think I would like be able to fall, like really fall emotionally for someone else. This might be one of my girls texting me now, telling me, Mom, shut up. So I give my second marriage props for that. You know, I do. And so we could definitely talk about it, but it's still a large amount. It's still a large amount of work. Oh, yeah. Stephanie said, yeah, because I was a good wife. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure I was a good wife too. Listen. But we do have to recognize that no matter how difficult a marriage is, it takes two people. And even when it breaks up, one person is not always solely to blame. Sometimes it can seem like that, especially if you're in an abusive relationship, whether it's verbal, emotional, or mental. And this is just my take on it. You know, because even in the abusive relationship, there's a certain aspect of a person yielding their power and giving permission to somebody else to treat them a certain type of way. So, you know, if nothing else, you have to, you know, admit to that part. I hear you, Stephanie. Stephanie said, all my emotions belong to God now. There was a time in my life that I thought I needed to be married because I had been married for so long. That was all I knew. Period. That was, you know, you make breakfast, you do this, you do that. Being married and being in ministry, oh, that was all I knew. That was all that I knew. So a part of me needed that, you know, because I was displaced. I was dysfunctional. I didn't know how to function. My ministry was gone. My marriage was gone, you know, and friends were gone because when you divorce, people choose. And I had just a couple of people who didn't choose. They didn't choose me and they didn't choose him. They loved us both and communicated with us both. The irony of that is when people choose, at the end of the day, my first marriage, he and I were still good friends. I mean, we were still good friends. I mean, listen, we were just buddies. It was just that, you know, I moved completely away to a different state, you know, but we were still buddies. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, my weight loss journey by Keto Granny, how you doing? Miss V said it's a lot of work. I trust God will send a man that's ready to put in the work with me. First marriage wasn't so. Yeah, and I mean, we're older now. You're older. I know I'm older than you, but if you're, you know, it should be a point of relaxation. It should be a point of relaxation at this age and stage in marriage. Absolutely. And as far as I'm concerned, respect is more important than love. Love is great, it's grand, it's beautiful. But if you don't have respect in a marriage, then how can love exist? It's just toxic. It's toxic if there's no respect. The Den. Hey, how you doing? So happy to see you too. And so, you have to have that level of respect. And one other thing, and then I'm gonna talk about these protein snacks. Granny about this, she said, that's right. Respect. You have to respect each other. You have to have a certain level of boundaries. Now, some people don't, some people can cuss and fuss and scream and holler and then, do that makeup thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then life is great. But I ain't about that life. I am not about wasn't raised that way. I need peace in my life. When you go out and deal with the world on your job or whatever the case may be, you want to come home to a sanctuary of peace. That's what you want. That's what you need. That's what I need. I want to come home to peace. Period. And especially at this age. So if we can't live peaceably together, then it's a problem. It's an absolute problem. I like what Miss V said. If y'all didn't see her video where she was talking about dating, I think dating over 50. I like what you said about, go check it out. Who is that? Stephanie said, period. I know that's right. I know that's right. You come home for peace. Y'all know, people working and don't want to go home because they don't have any peace. But before I forget my thought, Miss V said she was praying and asking God for some things. And one of the things that she prayed was, Lord, whether it's a friendship or a date or whatever, if the person is not it, just don't even let that thing get started. And that's a brave and courageous prayer. That's a brave prayer because, so it might be some people that you meet that you like and I'm the kind of person, you could develop a friendship. Maybe that friendship will turn into a relationship or whatever. But so that's why I said that's a brave and courageous prayer. And I also said in my comment, listen, the more specific you are, the better. Because you just need to be specific, because God definitely has a sense of humor. Don't let nobody fool you. Everybody thinks, and this is not the Pastor Kim channel, but don't let anybody fool you. God has a sense of humor. And everybody thinks, oh, he's going to punish you. This is going to happen to you. No, if you want something more than you want him, he will give that thing to you. If you want something that doesn't line up with him, he's very graceful. He's not competitive. He will give you that. He will give you that. Okay? And then look back and be like, so how's that working for you? That's what you asked for. Stephanie said, I don't want to be bothered. Oh my gosh. And see, it's people like you say, I don't want to be bothered. You probably will meet somebody and he'll just be nice and kind. You be like, no, can't do it, won't do it. Can't do it, won't do it. For some people, it only takes one time to be burnt. For others, they can get burnt by the stove 3-4 times before they realize it's super hot. Okay. All right, y'all. We're talking about the protein. The pure protein shakes. I do have a women's group it's called Let's Talk About Love. It teaches you how to talk about how to love God first, love yourself, and then love others. because the capacity to love others. Oh yeah, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here at 11 o'clock. Yep. As V said, oh yeah, what time is our live? Oh, okay, yeah. The live is at 11 our time. Is it 11 our time? Yeah. So I'm usually done at 10. Yeah, it's 11 our time. Keto Grady, we're going to be exercising today at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock Miss V's time. I'm not sure if that's the same time for you, Keto Granny, but you are more than welcome to join us. We're trying to get some. Now, she be exercising, okay? She don't be playing. She done already lost about 100 pounds. So, yeah. But anyway, this protein bar is super sweet. It's 20 grams of protein. It's 17 carbs and 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugar. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. I got one left. I've been killing these. You know, it helps with the sweet tooth. Okay, it's a galactic brownie. 180 calories. 180 calories. See that? And I got this, like I said, for the protein, 20 grams of protein, and for the cravings. And this is what it looks like. Now, there's been a couple of times, you only get 4 bars in here for about $8. There's been a couple of times when I ate half and saved the other half for like later on in the day, because it is, it's a thick bar, like, yeah. But it's good. If you have a sweet tooth, it's really, really good, okay? I'm gonna take a little bite. Y'all can see that. I think Ms. V said her time would be 10 o'clock. This one is my favorite. I was trying to hold on until I did the video. But I ate the last one yesterday. Oh, I see. This is Quest. This is chocolate caramel pecan or pecan. This is my favorite. It's just as big as that one. It's got 29 carbs and 11 grams of fiber. So that's a biggie. So the net carbs there is 18. 170 calories. And this one is delicious. It tastes like a what was that cereal? Like those Rice Krispie treats? That's what this tastes like. A Rice Krispie treat with chocolate and caramel. I'm going to go get some more of these today to help with my sweet tooth. So those are 2 of the snacks that I use. I try to find something that's good and can take away that craving, because I will sit and snack. And yeah, we've had great conversation today. I appreciate y'all so much. We talking about Mounjaro, marriage, weight loss. That's worth the podcast though, for real. You know, get some OGs together and talk about marriage. Because, you know, the young folks, they often go into it, well, if it doesn't work. And a lot of them, you know, they want to live together first. And I feel like it's hard to tell what a person is really like if you're just living together. You're not going to get that full person. Most of the time. Especially when you're young. You're not going to get that full person. But anyway. I digress once again. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, this is one of my Shein dresses. Yep. But I'm gonna let y'all go because we're gonna get ready. I do have a meeting at 10 o'clock, and then when I come out of that meeting, I'm gonna meet up with y'all. We're gonna meet on Stephanie's channel, correct? Meeting up on Stephanie's channel. You said you were gonna set it up, so that made me think we were meeting at your channel. I just want to make sure before. And yeah, we're gonna be exercising. You do your own exercise, whatever works for you, for 15 minutes. And yeah, and then we're gonna rotate channels. Yep. It's Stephanie's channel for exercise. Yes, indeed. So I'm excited about that. Stephanie, let me see. You asking me or you asking Keto Granny? Is her email. I'm excited. I started to ask y'all, could you do chair exercise? I got to get in the habit of exercising. It's just not one of my favorite things to do. I'd rather walk. I'd rather clean up. I'd rather clean out my junky closet, okay? But I'm going to get it together. I am going to get it together. All right? Let me see. My email. Make sure that you got everybody's email. I think I gave you mine. I don't see it. I don't see it here. Well, you could put it in the chat when we get together. And Keto Granny said today is editing day. Okay, you want my email. Okay, got you. So my email, I'm just gonna put it in here. I'm gonna put the email for this one, for this channel. If I remember what it is. Yeah. Now, if it was 1,000 people in here, I wouldn't put my email, but it's just us. It's ketosoul@gmail.com. All right. Yeah. So y'all, I'll see y'all at 11 o'clock in an hour. Low carb journey, low carb life. Thank y'all for coming in. Thanks for the great conversation. Woo, child. Low carb journey, low carb life with your low carb queen. And remember, every day is a new beginning. Bye-bye. Okay, put the link. Oh, she said put the link on your community page. Oh, okay. Yeah, you put it in the chat, then you can see people before they come in. Because, honey, back in the day, I was in some chats where people just let people in, and it was not a pretty picture. All right, guys. Love y'all. Low carb journey, low carb life with your low carb queen. And remember, every day is a new beginning. Bye-bye.